Motorcyclists don't fear risk, we manage it. And there's a new tool that makes it a lot easier without changing how you ride. It doesn't add bulk, it doesn't get in your way, and most riders forget they're even wearing it until the moment they really need it. Today I'm going to show you why more experienced riders, motorcycle instructors, and long-distance folks are quietly adding airbag vests to their gear, and why you might want to consider adding one to
It
yours.
didn't save my life. It saved me from having a broken neck, probably.
Well, he rides a motorcycle and says when a car slammed into him, throwing him 15 feet into the air, something he was wearing came to the rescue.
This kept me from either not being here,
right,
or at the very worst, or the very best, probably being a quadriplegic.
In July, Jim Rasmussen was in a very bad crash.
I'm only prepared for a really bad accident, blood, bones sticking out.
Even the first responders couldn't believe he was alive.
Motorcycle versus car, obviously one's going to lose, one's going to win, and 90% of the time the motorcyclist does not win.
He's doing fine, except for a bump to the head and an injured wrist.
It's not displaced. It's supposedly not a very bad fracture.
And he says it's all because of his gear, a sturdy helmet and jacket, and this unique blow-up vest.
When it's pulled, it inflates supposedly in a tenth of a second, but then it doesn't stay inflated very long.
The tether attaches to the handlebar. When the biker flies off, the vest inflates, protecting the biker's body. It cost him $600, but for him, it was well worth the investment.
Would have been worth twice the money, 10 times the money to me.
I'm not your mom. I'm not your safety officer. I'm just a guy who wants to keep riding deep into my retirement, preferably with all the original factory parts intact. Look at your ride and your call. I'm just showing you a piece of gear that's already helped a lot of riders stay in the saddle. It's becoming as standard as gloves, boots, and a full-face helmet. Airbag vests aren't about fear. They're about staying on the bike for decades instead of years. They just make sense to me, and I hope they'll make sense to you as well.
Thank you.